What up, everybody? Happy Saturday. And it's a long overdue fight day, man. That week off was kind of rough. No fights last weekend. And we didn't have any challenges or anything. So it's a little boring. Thanks, everybody, for hopping in here. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up for your boy. What are we saying? Moicano has been back training since October, so he should be ready to go. Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting fight, most def. We'll talk about it later for sure, but I'm excited about that one for sure. What up? Thanks for popping in, my man. Moon and Balloon hooked me up, helped me complete my my S2s completely yesterday. Shout out to my man. Who else we got? Yes, the Maple Rush Challenge. We'll talk about that because we didn't talk about that last week. Yep, 11 straight weeks. Islam Champs coming. We got 11 straight weeks, man. Straight till April, I guess. We got fights every weekend, so it's going to be a nice little stretch here. What up? Let's get right to it, everybody. I'm going to get my screen in here. Bada bing, bada boom. Started off in Discord today. Just because Strike's been trying to do some different stuff, especially this week. We didn't get any Strike Now, which was kind of odd. We didn't have Strike Now this week. Everybody was kind of expecting it because they've been pretty much, doing it religiously since it's come out. So it's kind of weird. Kind of weird that they didn't do it this week. But they had this Maple Rush community game. And it dropped like Tuesday randomly and 2:00 in the afternoon for me. I guess the forums was open till like 2 a.m. yesterday for my time, but it was pretty much another Google Forms. I'm pretty sure a lot of people weren't fans of the Google form, but I did not participate. I thought because I'm pretty sure it was whoever finished it first pretty much got it. So like by the time I got to it, it was way later in the day, and I figured a bunch of people probably already got to it way before me. So interesting approach here. Would have liked to seen something different than a Google Forms, but they tried that. They had a couple trivia contests in this new channel here, Trivia and Games. You can see that all right. So now they're using the Rumble bot. If you know about me and my server, we've been using that Rumble bot forever since the beginning, right? Since I opened my server up, I've been having that bot in there. It's a nice little fun bot where you could do like a random, it's like a random RPG type of like battle scenario. So they're starting to run Rumbles in the Strike Discord for different stuff. So they ran one yesterday. Middle of the day. I gave Alex a couple of pointers on how to use the bot. So he set one, and then he's going to run it later. So if you didn't see it already in Trivia and Games, head over there, click that, react with that sword, cross swords right there, and you should be good to go to get into that Rumble. They're going to run it today at like right after the show. So try and get in there before if you haven't. Plus, we got, the Strike Pick'ems. They might do trivia again. The new community mod guy was running trivia. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, so I'll just say the community mod for now. But yeah, he ran this like trivia. It was pretty damn hard. I'm not gonna lie. It was hard as hell. I would have liked to seen either something maybe geared towards the fights, maybe fighters that are fighting soon. But it was a lot of like history type questions. But nice to see them trying to mix things up in here. But yeah, in Discord, if you're not in my Discord right here, we got my pick'ems are live. If you haven't participated in them, we got a $20 gift card for the UFC store, $10 gift card for the UFC store. You just have to pop in here, hit verify, and then it'll open up these 3 channels so you can get your picks in and get in some giveaways and stuff. That's enough for Discord. Let's get into some challenges and whatnot. And while I do this, start the first giveaway. We're going to do TFSP in the chat. $10 Dapper credit. TFSP in the chat. So I'll go ahead and type it. There we go. Trey, get in the memo, paying attention. I like that. Like that. There we go. TFSP in the chat. So Maple Rush, huh? So these packs dropped. Trivia was lots of fun. Yeah, it was. It's nice. It's different, you know. I'm thinking about trying. I might look into ways to try and incorporate that live with the chat. So like I could run a quick trivia game, maybe like 5 questions real quick around the fight card. Instead of doing these random roll giveaways, we could do a little 5 question on the fighters or main event fighters or something. And integrate that into the stream so that way you guys could just type your answers in the chat and we'll see what's up. So, but Maple Rush, man, Maple Rush. So they dropped the packs. The elites, as we predicted, sold out pretty quick. And they have this pretty much, it's essentially a pack buying. I'm on the wrong thing. My bad. I'm on the pack. It's pretty much a pack buying initiative, right? So let me go here. This is what we want to see. Maple bacon packs, murdering the floors with the challenge. Yeah, we're going to talk about the floors right now, most definitely. I got that queued up next, actually. We're going to go through some of these moments. But, yeah, in regards to sold amount, they sold almost 2,000 of them. Almost 2,000 of them, huh? So, not bad. Not bad. They're moving-ish. I think they're moving. I haven't really been paying attention to how many like are moving per day or anything like that, but the challenge in itself, any pack you purchased, you got a dice roll. The leaderboard, I have the leaderboard up right here. I'll show you that in a second. And then for every 10 points you roll, so like if you roll 4 and a 6, you got 10 points. You got one reward pack, which contains one moment, which is a chance at an ultimate GSP minted to 10. And then pretty much, you know, obviously the more points you earn, the more packs you get, and the more chances you get to get some other stuff, as well as they have a leaderboard for it. First place on the leaderboard gets the GSP Ultimate. Second place gets an Elite Pack from Fresh Faces, not the Maple Rush Elite Packs. Third place gets an autographed UFC Strike hoodie of their choice. And then some more S1 and random Maple Rush packs here down the line. Oliveira, Gilbert Burns, Cerrone, and Joanna are your choices for the autograph hoodie. And then that's pretty much it. And then, yeah, there's milestones. Every 50 points you hit, you get an additional pack, 125, 2 packs, but here's the thresholds there. And then community milestones. For every different threshold we hit on this, every different threshold we hit on this, they add a few different items to the prize pool. Leaderboard looks like this, if anybody hasn't seen it. Yeah, that's right, guys. 3 rolls for your boy and a score of 10. Beautiful. Beautiful. So after getting burned on my rolls, there's no way I was buying more of these packs. Couldn't do it. Yeah, at least I got a point, right? That's what I said to this guy who rolled a 1. Uh, but, um but yeah, it's interesting to see people buying, these guys that are, around here. Just a little action for sure. We'll see. We'll see if people are chasing any of those rewards. Rolled an 8. Nice, nice, nice. But yeah, this would have been, I think, the packs themselves. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm about to say. The packs are overpriced for sure. If it was like $20, these things probably would have sold out already. I'm thinking. But 30, yeah, 30 is pretty steep. I think they tried to justify it with putting the GSP Ultimate in there for the 30. But even at 30, it's still like with 78% chance to pull the commons. And yeah, it's rough. Or the uncommons, excuse me. It's rough. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Maple Rush Challenge, when does it end? Let me check. Maple Rush Challenge ends Tuesday. So Tuesday is the day. 11 a.m. Pacific on Tuesday is when they'll take a look at that leaderboard, see how many points everybody's got, and they'll determine what goes down from there. But with that said, let's take a look at the marketplace, guys. We really don't do this too much, but S2, man, we've been getting hit with a ton of supply. Absolute crazy amount of supply on a small user base. So I remember before the pack drop, my last video, I went through the floors on epics, on champs, on the S2s. So most of that stuff didn't move too much, especially the lower stuff. So like obviously the commons are still at everything's a buck. Pretty much everything's a buck. And on the S2 stuff, uncommons, take a quick look. Give it a second while it loads its brains here. There we go. So these are down to $1. These were pretty much 2 all around the board, but now they're pretty much, a lot of them are down to $1. How many are there? Total 28 editions, and you got 1, 4, 8, 12. 10 of them are $1. 10 out of the 28 are bucks. So pretty much all the new ones are $1. Everything in the Maple Rush. And it's kind of weird. Some of them, I mean, yeah, it's weird. It's weird to see what the logic is on getting all these packs distributed. Not too sure. Not too sure. Rares, I think they're like $4 or $5. Not too many 4s before, but a lot more 4s now. It was mainly all 5s before, a couple 6s, 7s. Now everything's pretty much 5 or less, except for the challenge rewards. Luke was like 12, 13, $14, I think, last time. So yeah, they're slowly getting it down, Yeah, and you know what? You could do like a challenge like that, but like why wouldn't they do a like a burn at the same time? Because it was an off week, they could have opened up the burn tool and had like a burn any moment, whether it's S0, S1, S2, and have something different, just to mix it up. Because now with all this supply, it's like they're no matter what, they're gonna have to do a burn at this point. You got no chance, no choice but to do the burn, and you have to do it soon, very soon, because as you'll see right here with the epics, the epics pretty much all came crashing down. They were kind of holding their own in the 20 to 25 range. But after this pack drop, most of the new ones, Charles Oliveira, Drickus, those guys dropped. Carla, Match Snell, they were kind of floor beforehand for the original ones. Bisping's $18. Wonder Boy's down to like 20. He was like 40, 45, like the first couple weeks he came out. Yeah, Donald Cerrone, GSP's a new one. Paulo was like 35. Now he's down to 20, 25, 25, 27. Yeah, here. And then Gaethje's sitting at $55. But I have a feeling the Gaethje bubble probably going to pop soon, because that 122 is coming to a theater near you very soon. That 122 left in unopened packs. So we'll see what's up. We'll see what's up with that. But yeah, the epics, not too hot. They're all coming down. And then last but certainly not least, our S2 champs. We got Blessed Max Holloway, $200. Grasso, $265. Jamal Pereira, $230. And Sean O'Malley still sitting around $500. Pantoja had some movement around, but Leon, $325. Strickland came down after he lost. But yeah. Yep. Not too good. 217 Blessed. Look at all these maxes, bro. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 14 Max Holloways listed between $299 and $217. That's freaking ridiculous. That's insane. Good luck anybody trying to sell that one. Because yeah, looks like everybody's trying to sell it. This guy's selling like 6 of them. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, I might, dude. I might too. It's pretty much floor at this point, right? But let's let those guys undercut each other a little bit more. Because literally there's 14 of them or whatever. It's insane. Yeah, no respect for Max. And he's like minted to 77. Like, he was the second lowest mint out of those champs that came out, the new ones. So kind of brutal. My boy's getting disrespected like that. He's not an active champ, I get it, but even Pereira's active light heavyweight champion, and he's. I mean, I got mine super cheap. Like, he's sitting at 230, but his floors doesn't have like 14 of them like Max, 15 of them. There's only 6 between 230 and 300, 270. So, but yeah, it'll be interesting. I don't know, man. They have to do something soon, because wish I had the funds to buy all these cheap champs. The disrespect. Yeah, S2 is wild, most def. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting to see. Just pulled an Alex P and a $30 base pack. Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it, Trey. I'll believe it when I see it. But yeah, man, they like you got to be doing like you have to be doing consistent. Like if you're dumping all this supply on us, you got to be doing something to offset it. Whether it's us burning, you guys burning, somebody's got to be offsetting the supply here. And I don't see why not. Like the strike now thing, even though it's not working right now. But like, you know how they have these things you could do, these achievements or whatever. Like they should have weekly achievements or like something for burning moments on a weekly basis or something, dude. You gotta do something. Um, because yeah, the supply is just getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand at this point. But we'll see, man. We'll see. I'm predicting some sort of big burn at some point in the next couple weeks, especially with couple like we got straight UFC the next 11 weeks, so we gotta have a burn soon. Let's talk about this week's collector's challenge. All right. Collector's Choice Challenge number 2 this week. So some good and some bad about this challenge. Mostly good. Couple critiques I do have on it. But essentially, it's a challenge for Drew Dober. One of his 2 knockouts. One's a body shot knockout. I don't think anybody's going to pick that. The other one is the Bobby Green KO. I don't know if anybody seen them. Let me show you real quick. I posted them yesterday. Here we go. Well, here's the Bobby. Done. Let's knockout. It's not the best, but interesting. We'll get a Bobby. Excuse me. We get a Drew Dober moment, no matter what. And couple different ways to get this bad boy. And thank the Lord it's meant to complete. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So collect Islam, collect Bobby Green, collect Renato Carnero, Series 2. So 3 rares. You get a completion. You can also get a completion by burning one of each of these 3 guys. Benil, Series 1, McKinney, Series 0, and Steamroller, Series 1. And then the third way to get one would be if you either have a Charles Oliveira or Conor McGregor champion, and you could only get that. The champ pass is only good once. So if you have Charles and Conor, you don't get 2, you only get 1. And this moment is going to be minted to completions, so which is something we've been begging for most definitely. So however many completions there are, the moment's going to be minted in that tier, whether it's, rare or epic, could be one of the 2. But we'll see. One critique I do have about this challenge, though, is I would have liked to see more moments used, man. We got some fighters that have moments that aren't on the card. So for a fight night, structure's good. It's not that hard. It's a pretty good challenge. Dober's a fan favorite, so it's a good reward. Only critique is why not use the rest of the moments of the people who are on the card. Yep. Roman's new rare wasn't used. Randy Brown wasn't used. I would have liked to see a couple of those additional moments used in some capacity, whether it's burning or owning them. But other than that, it's better. It's a better challenge than some of the stuff we've been getting previously. So hopefully they can build on something like this with the mint to complete, and also at least just try it. Like if there's fighters fighting, you got to get them all on the challenge, bro. Um, Especially like it's only like a couple extra moments, like 2, 3 extra moments, and it's just really not that much of a like, just you could have added them all to the collection portion, but it is what it is, right? We got all lightweights pretty much because it's a Drew Dober moment, so they went with a lightweight theme. But yeah, I would have definitely liked to seen you know, more moments used here for sure, most definitely, especially the people that are fighting. So I don't think there was too much market movement. Beneil, Terrence, and Frivola and the Burns, these guys didn't move much. But let's take a look. It's Beneil, Terrence, and Matt. $2. He's up to two. 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 They're all $2 right now. Yep, they're all moved up. The $1 got eaten up. So we'll see what happens, man. Let's see what's up. Only 1 of 6 active fighter being used, or people on the card. Yeah, yeah. It's rough, dude. It's rough. Time sensitive challenge. Give us a 24-hour challenge to spark things up. Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, imagine if, like at the end of the fights, they just did a flash challenge. Make sure you collect all the winners of the fight within 24 hours. We'll take a snapshot and you get something random, whatever it is, but just something to spice it up a little bit. But it seems like it's only Alex around the last couple weeks. So it's a one-man show trying to keep us engaged here on the weekends. I mean, they're trying the trivias and the rumbles and stuff, but core product wise, we gotta have more action, most definitely. Yeah, results based challenge, especially because like how many moments we have now. We pretty much got just about all the fighters at this point kind of covered, right? So I'm all for burning S0, but they better not start their shit and burning S2. Yeah, man, when they burned S2 that last time, it's kind of weird. But I wouldn't mind them, especially like right now with how much stuff is in the marketplace. Like, burn it all. You have to do another one of those massive leaderboard burns. You have to, because this shit ain't. It's not good. It's not looking good out there. Those are 2 great specialty community involvement from moments. Let's see. What else we got? After Morcano sub, burn 5 for epics, 3 hours, go. Yeah, yeah. Why not? Whoever wins the fight, or even if Dober wins or whatever it is, burn Moicano at whoever wins the fight from when the fight ends or when the card ends, or do it starting Sunday morning to Sunday night, starting at 10 a.m. to whatever till 10 p.m. However many people burn 4 Moicanos get this whatever, or get to upgrade their Moicano. I don't know, something, bro, something. But yeah, there's definitely ways to do it. They would have to tease it like, stay tuned for a special challenge announced after the fights. And yeah, comms are important, most definitely. Will counter rare drop in price? Uncommon go up in value or stay around the same since rare is debut? It's interesting because we don't have badges, right? But let's take a quick look at Connor. So his uncommon 1309. Rare, 1500. 1417 owned. 1 burned. 82 in packs. Interesting. But I think, and especially as he gives more moments too. So that's another thing. The reason why the rare kind of held its value for so long is because that was his only moment, right? Then when the champion comes out, it's not really attainable by everybody, right? So it's still, that rare still kind of holds its value, because if he's ever going to be using a challenge, maybe they'll use the rare. But now with this uncommon, anybody could kind of get a McGregor if they want a McGregor, right? You don't have to really hold on to I really want a Conor McGregor moment. I could always go and buy the $4 uncommon. And that was like $5, $6, $7, but yeah, prices will keep falling, especially if they have more pack drops. Owen McGregor, rare contender for next week's challenge. It will be interesting to see if they use it. But there's still 700 to come out. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to see. If they do, I mean, anything can happen, especially if they do like a massive burn and stuff. But honestly, I just think prices will start probably slowly coming down on some of this stuff. I mean, look at Chimaev. He's down to $1.20. Yep. Yeah, in the early days, it was pretty wild. Most definitely. Somebody drove him up to like, what was it, $700 or some shit like that? 400, 500, 600. No, he was 750. Yeah, he was 750, 758. But yeah, but supply was so low then. That's the thing too. Supply was so low. We only had S0 and the first pack drop of S1. Yeah, this one's a little bit more crazy because cost to collect it, 10 chimneys was like $330, $350 at the time. So it was pretty nuts. But hopefully they got something lined up for all the supply, man, because we need it. Most definitely. With that said, let's get into that fight card. But before we do that, let's run this first giveaway. TFSP in the chat. Last call. TFSP in the chat. I'll show you right now, Richard. I'll show you right now. But when you mean circulating supply, yeah, I mean, there's really no way to tell how many inactive accounts are holding the Connors, right? But let's take a look. I think there was like 80 some in packs. So 1,417 circulating. And there's 82 unopened in reserves. So one got burnt. And that's pretty much it. Pretty much it. But some of them sold for in the 60s, 65, so 60. So, yeah, I don't know. I wish I knew how to check that shit out, but yeah, it'll be interesting. Yeah, physical things are cool. I mean, I got my dojo poster right back there. Um, but yeah, I wouldn't mind them doing, switching it up. They could switch it up. I'm gonna run this last call. TFSP in the chat. Don't forget, hit that thumbs up on this video. I appreciate everybody for hanging out. We're gonna go through the fight card after this, and then we'll get ready for poker. Poker starting right after this bad boy. So different tiered. Yeah, man, we've been asking for different tiers too. Like this week, it's okay that we got like, not the hardest challenge because it's fight night or whatever. But like with these pay-per-views coming up, man, we have to have like levels with different types of, we'll see. We'll see. All right. Good luck, everybody. I'm running this first one. We'll see who gets it. Rain time. Congrats. Congratulations. Cue up the next one. Apex in the chat. Apex in the chat. Apex in the chat. Congrats, bro. Apex in the chat. And it's for another $10. Dapper, I'll DM the winners after this. We'll get you guys squared up. Apex in the chat. Let's get this party started. We'll go through the main card, probably just touch on a couple prelims that I think will be interesting for sure. But it's going to be a fun card, man. I'm looking forward to it. Looks like it should be a fun card. Couple prelims I want to touch on here. Skip, 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 skip. We'll just start here. This goes to the second, third round. Got a dog right here. Live dog right here. Molly's first time fighting at strawweight. Don't know how she's going to do with the weight cut, how her gas tank's going to be. And she usually gasses in fights too. So if she could weather the storm early, like the first half of the round, the first half of the first round, I think she'll probably win. Most deaf. But let's get into it. Gilbert Urbina, Charles Radke. This fight, I think they're leaning on Urbina a little bit in this one. Nah, I'm going, hold on. Going to ESPN. Yeah, they're leaning Urbina. Younger guy, more reach. I think he's better all around. I think he'll get it done. This is going to be a very good fight right here. It's pretty much a pick'em fight. Fizriev versus Muradov. I forgot who this guy beat last time, but it was pretty. I think it was Barberina. Lost to Kaio. Lost to Mearshart. Sub. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting fight. I think people are leaning on this undefeated Fizriev. Obviously, he's been on a tear since the Contender Series. 2 subbies, but this guy, he's fighting a legit dude today. legit ass dude. And it's going to be interesting to see how he deals with the height and the reach of Murdov. But yeah, if they're wrestling, it's I might they're same age too, man. It's gonna be a good fight. It could go either way. It's hard to pick this one. I think I'm gonna go. Let's see. Hold on. I think this guy's a little bit more offensive in the grappling. I'm gonna go with Hizrievs. Vivian versus Natalia. Yeah, good luck with that. Double whammy, huh? Vivian versus Natalia. Vivian had a rough weight cut. Natalia's pretty damn good. She's a finisher, 10 years younger than Viviani. I got Natty Silva, most def. I think she gets a finish probably early. But yeah, I mean, that 10-year age gap, 37 years old, rough weight cut. No bueno. No bueno. Randy Rude Boy Brown back in the octagon versus Muslim Salikov. Huge height and reach advantage for our boy Randy Brown. It's going to be tough for Mr. Salikov to deal with. If Mr. Salikov was maybe 5 to 7 years younger, I would like his chances a little bit better, but I think Randy is going to be too fast. I think his length is going to be a problem, and I think Randy gets it done. So I'm rolling with Randy. Yes, Randy. Yeah, it's his fight to lose, really. It's really his fight to lose. He should win this really easily. But if he does anything stupid, makes any mistakes, anything can happen. Our co-main, Renato Moicano versus Drew Dober. Sick fight. Both guys are gamers. They love to fight. They love to trade. They love to bang. I like Moicano's offensive grappling a little bit better. Dober doesn't really shoot takedowns too much. Moicano might try and take him down and try and get a sub or something. Moicano, obviously, more of a sniper in his striking. But I think, yeah, like, who was talking about it? Vengeance? Dark Vengeance. Been in the lab. He's been in the lab cooking. I wouldn't be surprised if I see like a Moicano drop him and choke him out type situation. Odds a little rough, but yeah, I mean, Drew Dober cracks. He cracks hard as hell. And if he catches Moicano early, it could be a problem for him. But Moicano's got a chin, bro. He could take a punch, you know. Apex, it is in the Apex. I think being in the Apex kind of favors the grappler more than the striker. And I kind of got to lean on, I think I'm going to lean on Moicano. And I'm going to roll with Moicano. Getting it done maybe by sub. So I like Moicano here. Dober, he got humbled already, bro. He got knocked out by Frivola. But he's still a good fighter, but this just tough matchup for him. Moicano's just, I think, a little bit better in a couple areas where he'll be able to take the fight and kind of have his way with Drew. So should be a fun one, though. I'm looking forward to it. It's a really, really good one. And then our main event, Big Rome versus Nasruddin Imavov. Both pretty tall dudes. Reach is almost identical. They're both very well-rounded guys. Good records. Nasruddin, I think, is a little bit more well-rounded. I don't necessarily think, let me see here. No contest against Chris Curtis. Yeah, I remember that. And lost to Strickland. Buckley, Shabazi, and Heinisch. Big Rome. Check out Big Rome. Vittori. He got robbed, right? It was a close one. I don't think he got robbed, but it was a close-ass fight, I remember. It was a very close fight against Vittori. It's a close one. Odds are favoring Imavov a little bit. I think he's a little bit more well-rounded, but let's see. Man, it's tough. It's a close fight. I think I'm going to have to lean on, if I had to pick one, I think Imavov by decision. That's my guess. Imavov by decision. It's true. Yeah, he was spamming that shit. Most definitely. Yeah, I think Nasruddin is just a little bit more. He's a little bit more well-rounded, bro. He's a little, he's a little better overall, all-around MMA fighter. Whether it stays up, goes to the ground, I think he'll find a way to win. But Roman's a tank, bro. A guy doesn't get finished, so I think it's gonna be hard to finish this dude. He got a chin, so I think it's gonna go decision. Honestly, I don't think nobody's getting knocked out. Maybe somebody gets subbed, but I think more so decision. Imavov by decision. But that's what I got for today. That's all I got for today. We got the last giveaway to run too. So Apex in the chat. Apex in the chat. Last call so I could run this bad boy. Poker is going to start in a little bit. Right, Rios? What time does poker start? Apex in the chat. Let's get it. Nine minutes poker. And the Rumble too in the Strike Discord. Rumble and the Strike Discord starts in 9 minutes as well. So, yep, bounty on Saint. If you knock him out in poker. All right, good luck, everybody. This is for the next $10 Dapper credit. We'll see who gets it. Aha, Efra Perez, my man. Got you guys covered. I'll reach out to you guys via DM and get you squared away a little bit later. Other than that, that's pretty much it, guys. Hope everybody enjoys the fights tonight. Should be some bangers. Don't forget poker. Don't forget the strike stuff going on. Pick'ems, my Discord pick'ems. And until next time, I will see everybody later. Peace.